Welcome to the HammerCast podcast. I got Luke here, Cody, and myself, Finnegan. How are you guys doing?
Doing great. How about you?
Good. I see Luke's got a little change of pace. Where are you at right now?
I am on the mobile location out in the middle of Wisconsin.
I said it did not look like your studio, your apartment at all. And I was just, it's like a old
Until Dawn cabin.
Yeah. So some cabin
That's
out
exactly what it is. How'd you know?
Cody, have you been?
Good, busy with work. Summer's here.
I hear that, man. It's been a good summer. I went away for a while, which was a blast. But now, summertime comes back, school comes back. Luke, you know this deal. Kids are going back to school. It's like, okay, time to get back to the grind.
Hey, not yet. Don't put that
Not
on me,
yet.
all right?
Like a month left.
We got a little longer.
Got a little bit, a little month left, but it definitely. I drove past my daughter's bus stop where I have to drive her. I was like, it's soon I have to drive her every day. I was just like, it comes up so fast now, but yeah, Cody.
Well, out here, it's I want to say not even 2 weeks until.
Oh, don't say
they start so early.
Wow, but 11th edition's upon us.
Yes,
How have you always been doing?
It's been good. Even with the schedule I have about
The mines you've been in, you mean?
1, 2, 3. Yeah, the real mines.
The real mines.
5, 6, 7, 8. I got 17 games of 11th.
You beat me.
Yeah, it's pretty
That's
good.
more than me.
Yeah, I'm at eight right now.
Yeah,
Doing
I've been
pretty
getting
good.
a lot in with Kenny too. At least once a week, I try and make it down to the shop, get some games in. Practicing Marines, AdMech, big change of pace
Yes,
from
yes, yeah. Let's talk about that right now.
guard.
The guard main of what 2.5 years have not played anything but,
It's just a nightmare of chickens to build.
and now he's got AdMech, and he's got boats, he's got chicken.
Hey, he played Tau at some point.
Different kind of crabs.
Yeah,
Not the
different
ones
kind
I
of
want,
crabs.
but
Yeah,
they're all right.
defilers everywhere.
We got Hammer Park's very own Charles.
Oh, there he is. Yo, let's speak
Are,
of Charles.
are you literally spying on Charles right now?
Yeah,
That guy's got
There
a
he is.
golden ticket right now. Let's be
yeah,
honest.
yeah, he does.
That boy's got a golden ticket.
Yeah,
If
he
this wasn't a
does.
spur of the
So,
moment, we should have got him on and talk about that. That's pretty big for him.
Yeah, I think we'll talk about that separately, though. There's a pretty good Salt City run for them. I got to give him credit. Him and
Yeah.
Alec did a great job out there. But yeah, so how you liking? What are you playing mainly, Cody? AdMech or?
I'm about equal for par. I took AdMech to one event. It was pretty good until I ran into 2 Baneblade and 18 Bullgrin list. That was not something I could chew through.
We know who you are.
Everyone knows.
I think if it wasn't, if I didn't go second and it wasn't Dawn of War deployment, I could have definitely played out into it. Because by turn 3, I was able to chip down 1 Baneblade, but I couldn't get through 18 Bullgrin. They just got in me too quick. Starting 18 inches on the board, then they're coming up. That was brutal to chew through.
Yeah.
But the list is fun. AdMech has a lot of tricks. Like when I played in the Space Wolves, keeping everything near my battle line, and they're -1 to hit in melee. Terminators didn't like that.
Oof.
And then the Sicarian are pretty cool. It's definitely a change of pace from guard. And Marines was a lot of fun, but I only had a Librarius Reclamation list. Titus's best day, and
Yeah.
I got nerfed into the ground. I'm not buying any more Marines. So,
Welcome to Marine Land.
yeah, that's right. I'll play Marines when what I have is good. Until then, I can't
know
buy
it's like-
anymore.
Longtime Dark Ages player. First time in this edition playing them, and I was like, they're too good. They're just too good right now. We're gonna get nerfed to the ground. So I know for teams, it's gonna just be a disaster, right? I know that the second we start prepping for teams, Dark Angels will get nerfed to the ground, and then so Marines will be something else, which is always
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
for sure.
buddy who plays Demons is saying the exact same thing. He's like, why did everyone have to do this to me? I'm like, you did
Yeah.
it to yourself.
Oh yeah, Cody's like, hey, my crack dealer has 3 vengeances. Do you want 3? I say, I already have 2, but no, they're gonna be bad in a month. I feel like.
Well, or did you see maybe tomorrow? Question mark.
I did see there's a possible update. Is that what I heard?
I mean, yeah, who knows what it contains, but maybe.
Yeah. Luke, what have you been on? What have you been playing?
So I was doing some CSM prior to 11th, and I did a couple games of that. But it's just guns. Like who likes playing with guns? Like crabs are cool. Don't get me wrong, but
Defiler crabs.
yeah, no, like love everything about those except that they use guns, dishonor and whatnot. But no, more recently I tried out the Vanguard list that Sam was going to run at WTC, but then couldn't because GW just jazz hand stalled the dispositions prior to WTC.
Oh, is that what happened?
And so
I wasn't
yeah.
following-
So I asked, I said, like, was the issue that stuff changed for the list, or was the issue that stuff changed for things around the list? And basically he was like, no, like it was stuff around the list because he plays it as recon. And basically he was like, well, that Anthony Vanilla, playing Emperor's Children recon, and I forget, I think you can do 2 on an 8-man's, if I recall correctly. Like you have to do all of them, and then you can do some of them twice.
Probably.
Yeah, you could do 2 each disposition per team.
Yeah, but basically he, I guess, lost the coin flip or something. I mean, realistically, I'm sure it was, other comp considerations. But he was like, yeah, I would have taken it, but I was the third, would have been the third recon. Probably Nemo was probably the first recon, if I remember correctly.
I saw his list.
Playing actual recon.
What the heck?
You're not going to displace that man off recon.
No. That guy's in the mines himself. That's
Correct.
That's a crazy.
Yeah. So it was a ton of fun, honestly. You just it's the same old Vanguard stuff, but it feels even more tricksy because you get to have the second detachment be all about like the lictors and stuff. So they're just doing tomfoolery and shenanigans, and honestly, it was great.
Yeah, awesome, man. I've been playing my Dark Angels for now. I feel like I'm just gonna be back on Sisters though. I really do.
We all know you will be.
I
Okay.
really feel like
You can pretend you're not, but
you know what? It's like it felt weird playing Marines again, where it's like, oh, I can do almost everything. Where Sisters, it's like you just like trying to just tiptoe around everything and score points, and then like Vol comes in and just is like, well, bam, well, bam. So like having like everything kind of be a minor threat instead of just one thing being a super threat takes some getting used to. Me and JC, our Chaos Knights player, played a game, and I was like, man, I'm getting my ass kicked. Like I was literally just like the first 2 rounds, like absolutely getting destroyed, and then I'm like, oh wait, I have 3 vengeances left still, and he has like 1 big knight and like 4 little guys running around, and I have the lion. I was like, the lion's like, boom, like he like picked up, came back in rapid, and then like walked through, and then just like punted a knight out the door, and then the vengeances each killed like a 1 little guy, and I was like, oh, he's got 1 little guy left, and that just game went wild.
Yeah, the lion's just a pure blunder.
Oh.
Anything that goes into him, especially just like his sweep is good. Now that's back to damage 2.
Yeah, now
His
that it's back to
strike is
damage
good.
2, it's better. Like you can just pick up a lot of things, but dude, it's like lethals on his strike is just so nasty. Just everything about him is just so good. And rerolling 1s to wound and hit, it all kind of adds up, and you're just like, this guy is kind of a beat stick.
Right.
And his points went way down.
Oh yeah.
In 10th, he was not worth it at all. Really,
Yeah, I think he's 100 points less than Robot.
Yeah, he's much better now.
He's like 255, Robot's 345 or something like that.
Yeah, but
yeah, that might be a little too cheap. But he's a very cool.
I mean,
Yeah.
people are playing him now, which is cool.
Also, I think he could be cheaper.
Exactly, I like that attitude. How are you guys liking?
I don't know if the devs are going to take the same approach on that one.
Probably not. But how are you guys liking 11th overall? How are you guys feeling? It's been a few months now.
When I was on the hiatus, it didn't look exciting to get back into the game. And then once I went to go play a couple games with Ken, I was like, you know what? I actually like it a lot.
Yeah, dude, same boat.
It's definitely a change of pace. What I didn't expect was how big the comeback mechanic can be towards the end. Like the first game I'm playing against Kenny's GSC, and it was just a pure stat check of Marines. I'm like, oh, I'm going to get like an easy 20-0. I was up by like 45 points. Then turns 4 and 5, he just swung back with so many points, end up being a 10-10 draw. Just because like the ability to hold secondaries, and you can pick and choose how you activate them, and like some of them don't auto stall out because they just passively activate. Even though you hit your cap, you burn them. Like that's pretty big. So you can get some pretty good swings towards the end of the game. I sort of like the terrain objectives more than the circles.
I do too. I think it's more of like it gives you a war model feel of like you're playing a game for like, or something, which I enjoy. But it's definitely different. It takes some getting used to.
Yeah, it definitely does. I feel like sometimes like the central objectives, how big they are, creates sort of some feel bad moments in the game design. I feel a bit, but overall, I think I like it a little more than circles. But I don't know. I mean,
I have
got all these wonderful
one thing I don't like about it. Yeah, see what do I do with all those? You know, what I don't like about 11 so far though.
To these,
yeah, it's just like what I really don't like about 11 so far is the towing into an objective or to a terrain feature and being able to shoot out through it. That's kind of like a weird thing for me right now.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, that took
as a former Knights player, that seems fine to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I was like, this is like cool, but kind of not. But also, the game is a lot more killy. I do give it that.
Right. Definitely. I don't like hidden at all. I hate that rule.
Dude,
I think it's just because I don't understand it enough to abuse or get around it yet. But it's like I'll set up a play and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna blast the shit out of that. And they're like, oh, I got hidden. I'm like, all right, so I'll get 14 inches. And they're like, oh, but I'm behind dense terrain rune. Now it's 12 inches. I'm like, motherfucker, man.
It's like you got to pull your notepad and remember all the hidden rules now.
It's like the most simple rule that gets lawyered to shit. So it's like, first you argue benefit of cover, now you got to argue hidden. So I was like, whatever. They can just have it. I don't give a fuck.
And like, no longer does everything have cover.
Right.
Which is kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good change too. Like I want to go shoot some, and one of his models was peer out in the open, but a couple of the other were on, and I was like, all right, so you'll get hidden on these, and then the TO was like, no, it's not per se model by model. The whole unit either has to be in, or I forgot how they ruled it. I gotta look back up on it. But
it is, it has to be full of that. I was watching Liam today play his demons list on WTC. Which is wild, by the way. That freaking chariot just did the Lord's work all day long, and he like had the fiends, and he moved them into the terrain feature fully to get hidden. And I was like, it's like jot that note down. It's like all little things, you know?
Right? Yeah, no, it's definitely some transitions, but I enjoy it as a whole. I'm definitely a fan.
I think it's been a little more killy, which is cool. The games have gone a little faster too. It's definitely gone a little faster in my eyes.
Yeah.
I don't know if your guys' games have gone a little faster.
I think there's like 40K is a game that has a big learning curve in the first place. Like I would say that the game got more complicated, and that's not just because things changed. When I first saw it was a random Friday night at Rogue State. I don't even remember what I was doing there. But I saw like a whole bunch of people playing, or no, maybe it was the first RTT that we played or something. And I just look across and I see this sea of gamers just like consulting their scoring charts and their matrix of like, okay, if I do this and then sell 3 wheat for 2 sheep, I get 4 victory points and Eurogame. So it feels more mechanically complicated in that way. I think that a lot of that is just because of how many different combinations there could be from the get-go once you like, even if you only play one disposition ever, you're going to play into all these other dispositions, all these other maps, all these other factions. So it just added like another layer of game type, and like you could say it was kind of like the mission and now gets folded into the disposition matchup, but it still broadly is more, especially if you're someone who ever plays multiple dispositions, then just it exponentially increases. So like originally I looked at that and I said, I don't know how I feel about that, even though generally like I'm the type of person to lean into that complexity and say like, I'll figure it out, I'll get the reps in, and be happy that I have that advantage over some people maybe who haven't done as much. I think it'll be fine once people figure out more of the stuff and get more games under their belt. So like I don't actually think it's as complicated as I thought it was in the beginning. But Cody's absolutely right. You know, stuff with like hidden and like getting used to different ways of doing things. You know, I mean, I'm sure it was like that in the beginning at 10th when we were like, so how do I stick a claw behind this wall to get cover and such like that?
JC must have yelled at me our first couple of games of 11th. He's like, 2-inch engagement range fin. I'm like, dude, I'm sorry. Like, I know.
I keep piling into one, like, and then my opponent's like, you don't have to do that. Like, you can, but like, you don't have to.
He almost cracked his Pepsi on my head. I'm just absolutely. I was like, "I'll get it, JC. I'll get it." And he's just, God bless JC.
It's a time and a use thing. You know, with time and reps, people are gonna, I think, get it more.
Well,
so I don't think it's inherently better or worse from a complicatedness standpoint than 10th. And it is interesting that you mentioned that it's like more killy.
Yes.
It certainly can be. But I originally, when I saw those maps, like before the edition was fully getting released and we started seeing like the maps, and I was like, so we have to go stand there to touch an objective?
Oh, yeah, me too. I'm like,
Goose is cooked.
I'm going to die. I'm going to die.
Yeah, Ed's going to shoot Bane Blades at me and it'll be over, right?
Shoot Bane Blades, drive over you with Bane Blades.
Exactly. After they shoot you. But that definitely does not feel like the case. I actually, weirdly, in a lot of ways, I think that with the hidden mechanic, you get to be, as a melee army, a lot more safe until you choose to commit. Like, you still can't just, walk up there across the board with like 5-inch move Terminators and like expect to, be the first one to the fray. But you're not going to get like blasted from across the map, even though the toe touching exists.
Yeah. Because
you can just pre-measure and be like, all right, if I'm touching here and I'm hidden, basically I'm a 12-inch lone op,
I mean, you're not,
and that's a big deal, because how much did we care about Lone Op last edition? That was a huge deal, and now just like everything in your army can kind of get it, unless you're like a vehicle gamer, in which case I guess you have to like think about stuff. But like there's, you just stand behind that terrain feature, like it's relatively dense.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, you have to look no further, I think, than current War Masters, where if I'm not mistaken, I haven't check to see if Liam won his Shadow Round game, but it's Liam, so he probably did. And if that's the case, out of the top 4, 3 of them are Chaos Demons. And not Zinch, Khorne, and Slaanesh. So, the shooty ones, right?
I see him, David, Albin.
David won. There was a guy who got a bye because a guy dropped, and he was like, sorry, I have like a team to do stuff with tomorrow, I guess.
Nas.
Imagine. Nas lost to David.
I don't want to talk about it.
But wait, no, he's on. It says here he's on the championship bracket still on 3.
Nas? No, he lost.
Then we got Folger.
Dave got him.
But yeah, my point is, if Liam closed out his game, which with all due respect to his opponent, Liam probably closed out his game. 3 of the top 4 in the final 4 are Chaos Demons.
Yeah.
So, like, if that doesn't tell you that melee is in an okay spot, like, I don't know what does.
Fast melee, fast guns is still really good. That's why Dark Angels is good right now, because it's fast.
Sure.
You have these bikers that are scouting 9, and then they're just moving across the board, advancing and shooting, or advancing and charging for like CP. It's pretty good.
It is. But again,
it's pretty good.
Usually in editions past, when fast gun met fast melee, what happened?
Yeah. Melee usually kind of just smoked everybody, I feel like.
Oh, I was going to say the opposite. I was
really?
going to say the Taumont Ka did Taumont Ka things.
No, I mean, Tau be separate, I feel like. But if you can hide in 10th and get to where you have to go, you do better.
You could stage a little bit better, for sure.
Yeah.
But my point is, like, David does probably the biggest example of this. He beat Innis playing the fast gun Dark Angels.
He
beat
did,
Manny playing the fast gun Dark Angels. And he beat Nas playing a good mix of melee, but also very mobile gun, right, with the Raven Guard.
Oh, do you guys know what that does, by the way? That was
Not really. Some
was
eyeliner
it?
stuff. I
the
haven't really
Raven
looked at it
Guard
that much.
one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Liberius, right? And it has
Yeah, you just spam Terminators.
oh
No,
cool.
I don't think he is he? I haven't looked at Nas's list specifically. I
Yeah,
just
Nas
assumed
is
it
taking
was
10 regular Termies, 10 assault
Okay.
Termies, 8 Sean, whatever. And then it's like Inceptors.
Aethon.
yeah, he has 2
Yeah.
units of Inceptors and I think a
Centurion.
6-man Centurion unit.
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
the Centurions, but they got the grav guns for that sweet damage 3 anti-vehicle.
Ooh.
Too. So it plays like the other one with the uppy downy Centurions, but now you just take Terminators, drop them in the board, and they just go off because they get the library. He's taking the Shadow Mark one, and I think it's Librarius.
Yeah,
It was definitely Librarius. I didn't look
Temple-
at the other one.
Temple. Yeah, he's playing the Temple Corridor, Librarian, and Terminator armor.
Yeah,
So Librarius Concave and Shadow Mark Talon.
yeah, Shadow Mark. That's the name of
Yeah.
it.
Yep.
Yeah, no, so you just spam like the 20 Terminators on with Librarius and whatnot. They're still just a big stat check. And then it still has like the same shenanigans with the Centurion brick, with the grav cannons, 2 Inceptor squads. 3-inch deep strike is really a motherfucker to deal with in this game now. I mean, 6-inch, sorry.
Yeah, as I did.
Yeah. I mean,
six
even
inch now?
8 is tough, but yeah, 6 is bonkers.
That's
Yeah.
also something that took me like a couple games to understand. Is like, oh, just roll an 8, but you need really a 9. It's like, what?
Yeah.
Have you considered being demons and being +3 to that roll?
Yeah, I know. Or just be Samael and get +1. But yeah, it's been.
That's what's good with Marines. Like, if you're a full dedicated Marine player, they have something of like 70 data sheets in there. So, and their codex is just so deep with all the different detachments they can take.
It's
like,
just,
I'll-
it's not as fun though. Like
Yeah.
I'm married to Dark Angels, right? And whenever
Yeah,
you
like,
see me playing
if-
Marines, it's always Dark Angels.
Yeah, like
It's
if
never
you
like,
started
oh, I'm
playing
gonna play
Raven
blue.
Guard, we would know if you were loyal to the False Emperor or not, and that's just
Exactly.
unacceptable.
Exactly. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
on a full crusade now. I'm making Fallen. I'm building Fallen models. So like,
Oh.
we're really on
Isn't
a
that kind of
crusade now.
tipping your hat? You know, like I don't know.
It's weird.
one
I'm about to-
defiler away from chaos.
I am one defiler away from chaos. They are coming out sick though. I gotta say.
Yeah.
They are coming out pretty sweet.
Yeah, the top 4 cut is pretty sweet though. Three demons list, and then just Folger holding the line with Custodes.
Yeah, this is like,
I love that Custodes also. 18 Terminators.
I will say, like I enjoy watching demons have their day in the sun. I played them a lot in 6th, and they're a ton of fun. I think I might have to root for Folger. You know, like I don't know that he's necessarily an underdog, but like he is outnumbered. Let's say.
what's that guy? I saw T Suns was out. T Suns are good again still, I guess.
They made it to the top 8, but they lost to probably one of the demons players. But I don't know.
Yeah, Trexer. He lost into Liam.
Oh, well,
That do be happening to people.
that does happen to people, I guess.
He had no easy route though. Like the one game, I didn't have him picked for winning when he played Arnod on Necrons, but he squeaked it out against that, which is pretty impressive. So a lot of people are out on Thousand Suns, but they still got their plays. You know, like they can definitely still scrap.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
they're always good, man.
Yeah,
Though I feel like they're also like just they're kind of in the Dark Angels treatment. It's like they're never really that bad,
right.
but they're always
Well, and
they're
like
good,
if you
but they're
know
good.
how to play them, like there's such a chasm between, hey, I picked up Thousand Suns yesterday and I'm going to baby's first RTT tomorrow, versus like TJ, you know, I've played 777,000 Suns games
Yeah,
in the last calendar year, and yeah, like that army really, I think, rewards
yes.
understanding the army much more than many other factions do.
Dedication. Sisters are like that. The people who just play Sisters, the guys who just play T Suns, the GSC players, of the world, whoever you weirdos are, they definitely,
Or Brandon, just catching strays before he even comes back.
Hey, I would love to see that guy back. It'd be a blast. I actually had I was selling some Eldar models, and this guy's like, "Hey, you want to buy GSC from me? We'll just trade." I was like, "No, I do not want that headache." I was like, "I'm sorry, man. I don't want that headache." He's like, "That's why I'm selling them." I was just like, "Yeah, I have too much of a headache when I play." I'm like, "Yeah,
Right.
it's just kind of tough to play the games with an army like that."
Yeah. For the most part, too, in 11th, I think a lot of armies are in a pretty decent spot right now.
Yeah, I feel like anything can win. I feel like anything
Yeah.
can win at any moment. Like, because like looking at War Masters right now, you do have a lot of demons, but also like orcs are doing good.
Yeah.
You know, you had Marines, orcs. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people who were.
Yeah, there's some brutal orc lists out to deal with.
Even there was a Tau guy I saw, right?
Yeah, Glenn.
Glenn was there, right?
Yeah,
Glenn had
Big
it.
Glenn this year is doing good.
Yeah, and I mean, like, is that the Swoop guy?
Yep. Swoop.
Yeah, that guy's awesome. Swoop.
Yeah,
Even
Glenn's
like
sick.
Glacial Geek Phil, he was on Joe's
War
stream
games,
yesterday. And I was just his models look so good, by the way. But he was just playing his list of like a bunch of Terminators, and he was like having fun and also still doing the thing, like still scoring points. Like it's kind of cool to see a game at that level where it's like it's kind of nice to see people playing what they want to play and doing well and possibly gonna win. Like that meta chasing is also could be a little better. You know, it doesn't mean you to go drop.
It's going to be really interesting to look at the X and ones and say like, what's the faction distribution of the people who just only had one loss. And I agree with you that I think there's going to be a lot of coverage.
Yes.
Yeah.
Probably maybe slightly more demons than there should be. Weirdly, actually, maybe more custodies than there's supposed to be, which is crazy. There were three in the top 17 who were undefeated after round 5.
Yep.
3 demons, 3 custodies, and I think everything else was like one-off. And I was Folger's Folger. Like, I wasn't surprised by that. But I was surprised that there were 2 other undefeated Custodies players. Not that I think it's a bad faction right now. But I wouldn't have said... I didn't have on my bingo card the same amount of undefeated Demons players and Custodies players.
Right.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I'm looking at the first time the X1 right now in BCP. There's a Sisters guys on here.
Yeah.
From Team Australia.
Of course. There's always one.
There's always. Oh, it's Jordan. Okay, Jordan's been a Team Australia guy for a long time. Wow. He's playing. What is he playing? Penitent Host and Champions. Sacred Champions. Okay.
Oh, yeah. I think that was the one that Dom was talking about in Lovingly Sweet Whispers. He saw that and was like,
this looks fun.
Might have to look.
This looks really fun.
Yeah.
Why do all Sisters players say that about Penitent Host specifically?
The
one that like punishes you the most in the lore, they're like...
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just turns us on,
I wasn't going to go that far, but like, yeah, I guess, clearly.
I don't know. I don't see your Sacrosanct in there, but plenty of Repentia.
There's a lot of Repentia, which I do have a lot of Repentia for some reason.
Yes, you do. I think I bought
just in case for a rainy day.
Yeah, Cody bought it, so.
Yeah. I think when I had Sisters, I bought 30 of everything.
Did you really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense, actually.
You got all the Arcos, the Repentias,
Yeah. Got all this stuff. It was like a full package.
I got to drain the sword credit.
The one thing that's going to be weird, though, is teams. Like, I'm starting to get into the teams mindset. We have Green Dice coming up in November, which is going to be in 3 months. It's going to fly by. I know it is.
Yeah.
We're, like, starting to think about our comp, but can't really think about our comp because there's, like, how many slates ahead?
Yeah, that's what I was like. Man,
hopefully, like, only one or two.
I don't know what to do. And then I heard there's going to be the slate for September and August, and then it just goes into normal rotation. So I think whatever comes out in September should be the last one before cutoffs for teams in November.
Yeah, which is going to be a whole different, like, I was talking to Dan about this, like a whole different way of building because the 2 dispositions per team changes the whole entire layout of everything.
Right.
Like, yeah, you may have a really good, like, player, but also does that disposition fix? Does that fit with your roster? It's like, wow, it's a whole other layer to this onion now. It's kind of going to be interesting to see, at least.
Definitely.
Well, and I don't think we've even started to dig into it as much, but like saying, hey, this one disposition is good is one thing, right?
Yep.
But any given disposition, I would definitely assume, and again, I haven't played enough to say this with confidence, but I feel pretty good saying it, that they have preferred matchups within that disposition, right? Yeah. So, like, if your priority assets, you probably are like, oh, I really like going into Take and Hold and Purge, but the mirror maybe not so much or
You
something
do
like
not,
that.
you do not want to play recon. I found that out.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you know,
you
so
do not
like
want to play recon.
obviously that's partly team comp, but then it becomes like, okay, we have this guy who plays this faction. Check. Great.
Yeah.
All right. This disposition. Check. We don't have 4 dudes doing the same disposition. Okay. But out of like the 2 or 3 who might do that disposition, you know, what do they want to play into?
Yeah.
So yeah, like this is so crazy, like how far from solved this meta is, in my opinion.
It's just
Because like there's even more levels to this on a team's setup than there used to be,
yeah.
because you have to navigate that additional layer of not just what faction are you playing against, but what is their disposition and how do you feel about the faction disposition combo.
Yeah.
God,
That's why,
that's going to be a hell of a matrix to put together.
I was like just starting to like, pull like our starting guys who usually play every year. And I was like, man, okay, this is good. Like this is what they can play. I'm like, whew, man, there's like 2 that overlap. We're missing this. I'm like, this could be
6 Emperor's Children players.
Yeah. Oh yeah. What's up with that, by the way?
They're really cool.
playing EC now. Everyone's playing EC now. I'm just like, but
Listen, if you're gonna crab, why not crab?
yeah, defilers. They're just so good right now. Alex shot me with a defiler, a Death Guard defiler. Not even a good defiler. I mean, they're still good. Not even a good defiler.
It's funny, but it's true.
But he's
not even the good defiler.
Yeah, he smoked like 5 Deathwing Knights. I was like, bro, like this freaking thing is over here just walking on legs and shooting.
It can't happen anymore. But I saw a stream game that Art of War produced with Lennon and Innes. And Lennon was running his Emperor's Children with a crab, and Innes was, of course, running the Packbound Cancer with Abaddon and the 3 crabs.
Love it.
And, Innes just walked up and said, all right, I'm standing here. He shot some stuff with crab. And Lennon advances out his Emperor's Children crab, full health. And Innes just looks at it and says, go to sleep.
Yeah.
Overwatch, 100-0. There's no more crab. Well, there's 3 crabs. They're all Innes' crabs. And it was like,
yeah.
Oh. And obviously, that was with the full hit reroll Overwatch, and pacting and whatever. But, like,
I mean, they have, like, nerfed these things a lot.
They just keep trying to shovel dirt onto their grave, and they're like, I will not die.
I got a hot tip today. I got a buddy who's out in he's in Madrid right now. Not Alec, but my buddy Turk. He's out there doing something to see his family with his wife. And he sent me a text. He goes, in our group chat, my little cannolis group chat. And he sent me a text like, hey, there's like 6 defilers here in Spain. I'm like, if you buy those and bring them stateside, you will make a lot of money. So I was like, I got just a crack dealer who knows how to sell them. I was just like, you can make some real money.
That's for sure.
Well, yeah, because they're still not in stock.
No.
GW won't even sell you them.
No, but they're in some like goblin store in Madrid right now that has a full rack of them. It's just like nuts to me.
Yeah, I'll take all 6.
Yeah, I know. I got guys who want to buy them for every faction of Chaos they run. It's like crazy.
Well, yeah, you have to have at least 3 for each of the 4 Chaos Gods, right? You can't just have different paint jobs.
Yeah.
I get the Chaos thing too, because like the Dark Angels, you don't want to play other Marines factions. So like the Chaos guys want to play Chaos. They're niche thing. So I get it.
Right. Definitely love a good niche.
Yeah, it's been definitely. I hate Defiler still. They're like the new Necrons. I feel like. I feel like everyone hated Charles before.
Aren't Necrons still the new Necrons? I'm confused.
I don't know, man. Like playing that Kron list with Pantheon was intent was kind of brutal, and
it's just like if they don't make every 4 up, then it's a fair game. Like I didn't feel like it was overwhelming, but it's like if they spike on the 4s, it definitely feels bad. But with dice, you just never know.
Yeah, you really don't. I mean,
the only time that was an actual feel bad, I was like furious, was trying to deal with the Necron Warrior blob. That was too much. between all the like. I got down to like one cat left, and then it's like I'm gonna pop some strats, and it was back to full, and I was like, that's
Yep.
ridiculous.
Dude, like the
And the only
Necron.
thing even more frustrating than that was like the Wraith Blob. I hate the revive mechanic. I
Oh.
can't stand it because you put so much effort into trying to get rid of something, and if they roll well and you don't kill it, it's just next turn it's right back in your face, and you like overcommitted so many resources to it, and you get punished so hard.
I
But
I watched Terry and Charles were over the house. We got a bunch of games, and Charles was like absolutely defiled like all of Terry's Wraith. Like they were just gone in one activation.
Yeah.
I like went to go get a drink and I came back and I think I sent you guys a text. I was like, oh, they're gone.
Yeah.
Like I don't know where they went. Like I think one of the crabs killed them.
Yeah.
Just like it's absolutely just
that was
man.
the best I ever did into the Warrior Blob to pick it up one turn, even with all the shenanigans. Was I was playing Terry, we had a good game, and I rushed all 18 Bullgrins into the Blob, and they just couldn't survive it. But then it's like my Bullgrins are in the middle, and then there was just a sock fight between like the Satans. So like we're just tied up, and then Terry's able to squeak it out. So it was I think a 11-9. I think
Yeah.
the game was. It was a really close one, but the Bullgrins all hit their charges big and big enough that I could surround them in, and with the consolidate, I could still
Yep.
touch in and get most of the attacks in. But like trying to shoot that blob, you're just wasting your time. Like
Yeah.
Necrons, if you pick up their scores and minimize their play pieces, it's pretty good into them. But like they're just a slog to chew through if you have the wrong target priority or they're good at staging.
Yeah, no, they're tough. Just bring more chainswords.
Yeah. Oh, do we lose Finn?
He's just being mysterious like the
Oh.
lion.
Ah,
I had to teleport for a second.
yeah.
No, I was gonna
Something
say
downy.
the
There
that
we go. I got 3 minutes left on my mic before it dies.
oh there you go. It's perfect anyway. We had the only time I killed that warrior blob was a green dice singles event down there in PA. I had like the Arcos come in and like all juiced up. And the
Yeah.
guy was like, I'm gonna kill all these things. He's like, there's no way. I'm like, dude, you killed one Arco, bro. I get +1 to hit now. And like, here's a strat for rerolls. Like, it was just like, here's 60 dice. And just like roll them all. Oh, that poor man.
Dude, you and those Arcos, every Sisters player has an Arcos story, I swear.
I love Arcos. I do. Until you
Yeah,
hazardous
they're
them,
fun.
they all die. So that also happens too. Yeah, this is been good though. Look forward to doing this more now. Now that we're all
Yeah.
back.
Definitely not. Work should be slowing down a bit now. We could definitely do something more consistent. Like I want to try and do other videos outside of just podcasting.
Yeah,
Like,
I
do,
agree
like,
with that. Yeah.
Like we should start doing more when data updates come out or balanced data slates and whatnot. And definitely got to do some more event coverage and get guests on the podcast and stuff. Definitely want to do more for fun.
Our first guest is going to be Charles on here telling about his
Yeah.
golden ticket burning a hole in his pocket,
Yeah.
which I'm looking forward to.
Yep, very own Willy Wonka.
Yeah, very own Willy Wonka. So, yeah, we'll talk about his crusade through the Syracuse, New York GT up there.
Yeah. That was a good showing too. That was no light field.
No,
No, it was
just
good.
really good people up there. And of course,
Yeah.
our own took out each other while we were there.
Conspiracy.
For Alec and Charles, every round 4 in Salt City GT. I think me and Charles also played round 4 and the GT up there. So
Yeah. What was it? The shit. What's the event up in Boston every year? In Massachusetts?
yes,
I've been thinking of Everwinter.
Everwinter, yeah.
I think it was the Everwinter, the one year you guys all went to.
Oh,
Hammer.
dude.
Dan
I don't even want to
texted
talk about it.
and he's like, we all should have just stayed at your house to play. He's like, we all played each other like 3 rounds straight.
Yeah, I played some like guy playing Custodies round 1, beat him, and then like the next thing I know, I'm like, oh, there's Mark. Oh, there's Charles. Oh, there's like it was like Jack or something like that. I'm
Yeah.
like,
I
and
think
I'm just
Charles broke all the way through, and then
Oh.
what was it? He played into Naden before.
yeah, Sean Naden for top.
Yeah.
He was like second place in that one. It was
Yeah.
it was a really good time. Yeah, it was him, Sean, like Johnny and Brad, I believe. Brad Chester
Yeah.
was up there, so definitely that was a lot of fun. But that was a far drive
Yeah.
for a smaller event like that.
Right.
But I want to go in the pool. It's nice out.
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Luke?
good. It's good to catch back up. So definitely.
Yeah,
ended up.
definitely it is. Luke, safe travels, seeing your family. Have fun up there.
Thank
in
you,
the
man. I'll jump in
Midwest.
the lake for you.
Yeah. Cody, have fun at work.
Yeah, I definitely will.
I'm gonna go enjoy my pool this afternoon. So
All right, sounds good.
I appreciate everyone joining
Yep.
us. We'll be back for more. So take care, everybody.
Yep. Have a good night, guys.
Bye bye.
Later.